think that men are these animals that can't control themselves, and therefore they behave like that a lot of the times. So now they think, I'm so sorry. Can I tell you why I'm laughing? I saw it, but I hope that it missed you. I was hoping that it had missed you.
No, you got me right in the eye.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Okay.
Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to our channel.
What's up?
My name's Khanya.
And I'm Alano.
And we're friends.
And that's what this video is about.
And that's what this video is about. Honestly, truly.
Can men and women be friends? Oh, you got a thing on your tooth? A little lipstick? And lick it out. Okay, it's out.
Is that how you want the world to see you? In today's video, we want to discuss, can men and women be friends? Now, the reason I chose this topic is because of a video of Steve Harvey saying something. So I have my opinions on it, but I'm going to show you the video. Then I want to hear what you, and then we can discuss thereafter. Right. So I'm going to play the video. You guys will see it on screen.
Okay, Steve.
Men and women can't be friends. Well, hugely popular syndicated radio and talk show host Steve Harvey agrees.
All of my friends are men. I don't have female friends. I don't. I'm incapable of that.
Why? What do you mean?
Is he married?
Well, because come on.
Because you have a wife.
Well, I have a wife, and I don't really have female friends because look, you're an attractive woman. There's some guy somewhere saying, "Yeah, we're friends." No, that's not true. He's your friend only because you have made it absolutely clear that nothing else is happening except this friendship we have. We remain your friends in hopes that one day there'll be a crack in the door, a chink in the armor, and trust and believe that guy that you think is just your buddy, he will slide in that crack the moment he gets the opportunity.
And you think
we're
most
guys.
men think this way?
99.9% of us think that way.
What do you think?
I have to go first.
No, well, I don't want to sway your...
Okay, there are a couple things that I agree with what Steve Harvey is saying. Mostly that 99.9, I wouldn't say it's that high, but most men, I think, do believe that men and women can't be friends. I actually used to believe that as well. When I was younger, like, I don't know, 18, 19, like around 20, I openly used to say it too. The reason why men and women couldn't be friends is because either I like you or you like me. But he's like 55. I'm in my 30s now. Like, if you're still thinking the way that you thought when you were 18, 19, when you were getting your advice from fucking other 18, 19-year-olds, then I would say that's a problem, eh? Because experience has taught me that what he's saying isn't true, but at the age of 18 it was.
So in general, whether he said that or not, I don't trust men that don't have friends that are women.
You said this to me before.
I don't trust you.
You said this to me before.
Because to me, it looks like you can see women as either people that you are related to, like your sisters, your cousins, your aunts, your whatever, your mothers. And that has its own connotations anyways, right? It's very maternal.
Yeah.
Or as something sexual. And that's it, period. So I do think that it is possible for men and women to be friends. And not just that, I think people need to make an effort to be friends with the opposite sex, right? With other sexes. Yeah. I think that's really important, so that you can be a more well-rounded, wholesome person, and that you can see people in more than just one way. Yeah. I think it's predatory. I think what he said is predatory as hell,
because it reduces,
but it doesn't mean it's not true.
Yeah, because it reduces women essentially. You're saying to most men, women are one of three things: someone to take care of, someone to bang, and someone to not bang. And either way, it's a problem, because I wouldn't want someone to look at me only in the context of I'm bangable or I'm not bangable. Like, there's so much other shit about me that has nothing to do with bangable and not bangable, that I would like other people, other women, to sort of acknowledge. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, but the thing is that women do. That's why I think it's important for men to have women friends.
Oh,
so
okay.
women can see someone and be like, that's my boss. And that is the relationship that we have. And it's really healthy. I never think about anything else other than that. Or that is my... And
what you're
again,
saying.
this is general, right?
Yeah.
But it's because we have been nurtured to see men as multi-dimensional. Men can be leaders. Men can be sexual and like attractive. Men can be perps and aggressive. Men can be partners and caregivers. Men can be cooks, but they can also be CEOs. Men can be nurses, but they can also be the best, you know,
it's like
ballerina.
an entire
So
cultural
the way
sort
that
of
we
mindset,
have been raised to see men is so multifaceted, and I think it's more accurate than the way men have been nurtured to see women. And that is, it goes back, it is a red flag for me. But that's not to say, and now let's get specific, let's not be general anymore. That's not to say that there aren't individuals, women, who only see men in a one-dimensional way.
Yes, obviously.
You know, who are like, no, he's the man, he must protect and provide, he can't have hobbies, he can't, you know, wear pink, and he can't drink this, he can't do that. You know, those people exist, but I'm saying that generally, women are nurtured to see men as many things, and men are nurtured to see women as specific things.
Yeah.
So
I would agree with that.
yeah. So now I've got some questions. Would you let your partner hang with their ex?
Would I let you hang with your ex? One of your exes, no. And that's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, not for them.
Well, he's a fucking scam artist.
He's
He's a
a
con
scammer.
artist. So no. Like no. Because
For my safety.
she's gonna start hanging out with him and then I'm gonna lose money. Like I'm gonna be without money and shit. No. That definitely not. But also like because he's a con artist, I also just don't really see him as like a good dude.
Yeah, it's not a
So
good person.
no, yeah.
Yeah.
Your other ex, yes, but see, you have a problem that your exes phone you to be like, I still think about you all the time.
Yeah.
So, I think that other couples should be able to, but not you.
No, Lano. No.
Just because of like what some of your exes have already done. If an ex has reached out to me, right, saying constantly, I want to be with you, I want to be in a relationship with you, like I want to be romantically linked with you, I wouldn't go and hang out with that person, even as a friend, because
Neither would
we've
I.
already determined. And I think that's what's a little tricky for me, is that some of your exes have said that.
No,
Do you
but
get what I'm saying?
hold on. What I'm saying is that if your ex reaches out and wants you guys to hang out,
Like a
and
platonic
you, hold
friendship.
on, and you also want to hang out with them, I'm okay
I think
with
that's
that.
fine as well.
Fine.
Yeah.
But if any of my exes hang out, maybe 2 of them I'll be willing to hang out with. The others, I don't want to hang out with them anyways. So what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that I trust you to make the best decision for us and our relationship.
Yeah.
Do you trust your drunk partner not to do anything with someone else?
Yeah, I trust
I
you.
also.
Eh.
I also don't care.
No, I do. I trust you.
Yeah. Do you trust your partner to be one-on-one with someone they're close with, like alone?
Like a girl.
It just says someone that they're close with. But let's say the opposite sex.
I have girlfriends that I'm close to, but I can't physically be in a small space with them because they live in other countries.
Yeah, but if obviously I don't know. But if like if you were in the same country,
Yeah,
in the
dude.
same room, yeah, I also.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
for
It
sure.
actually it makes me anxious thinking about it because I guess I've never thought about it. But to not have that level of trust in you, it's making my heart pound. Like thinking of that and then being like, fuck, we're married and I can't even trust you to be alone in the room with specific humans. No, seriously. I'm like looking at my ring like I'm sweating.
You know what I was thinking about? As we were saying that, I was like, in the kitchen, yes. In the living room, yes. Like poolside, yes. And then I was like in the bedroom, and then I was like, And I wasn't thinking about like you and the other person. I was thinking about me and the other person. Would I be comfortable being in the bedroom alone with a girl that I am very close to and not dating? And it wasn't an immediate like yes. Like I had to be like, do you know what I'm saying?
No,
but then it
that's
comes back to
different.
no. Khanya will trust that we were in the bedroom because we were doing something that didn't include fucking sex and anything
So,
surrounding it.
Yeah. So my thing is that I think it would be inappropriate to be in a bedroom alone with another guy, or for you to be in the bedroom alone with another woman. But even if I was to walk in and that was the case, I wouldn't immediately go to they fucking.
Yeah.
Like it's going down.
Yeah.
So I trust for you not to do things that are obviously inappropriate, but I don't think that being alone in a room with someone of the opposite sex is inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I
you have
agree
to
with you.
just like again, the power's in your hands. I trust you to do what's best for our relationship in those situations.
You know, a good sort of rule of thumb that I follow is even just would this create doubt? Is there even a little bit, like a little scratch in the back of the head that infers something is more than this? And if I feel like there's the possibility of that happening, then I would just not. Because I think it's a respect thing too. Yes, I didn't do anything. And yes, I told you that I didn't do anything, but that doesn't mean that there isn't 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks where there's this little itch in the back of your head that actually just sucks. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's not just, sexual. Things that I do, I shouldn't do anything that would make you doubt me or us. Anything.
Yeah, I get that.
Anything. Like if you were to come across a pamphlet and you saw that I was keeping a secret account offshore.
You're giving let me tell you
It's got,
something.
like, millions.
If you're keeping an offshore account, like there will be instant doubt.
Immediate.
Instantaneous.
Immediate.
And I was just about to say to you, it's like a two-way thing, right?
Yeah.
Because don't put your partner in a position where you are sowing the seeds of doubt, right? But then also, like, don't be so fucking quick to doubt. Like, don't be so quick to doubt, to get what I'm saying. And I think that there's a fine balance between those two things.
Sorry, I actually do want to clarify. I think it's important that couples have separate accounts. I think there should be joint money and joint accounts, but you should also have your own separate one for sure.
Yeah.
But there's a level of transparency that you should have as well, to be like, this is actually my piece of property and I'm renting it out underneath my name and it's with my money that I'm doing. I think that's very important.
We can actually
Private assets.
talk about our prenup.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
That was such like a big experience.
Why did Instagram
for us.
care about that so much?
Yeah, no, people were asking
They were
about
like,
it, like
wow,
how did we do
you guys
our
do
prenup,
it? I was like,
etc.
what
So
do you
we can
mean?
definitely talk about that because that ties into what you were saying, like now.
That's a podcast
Yeah.
for another day. Have you ever been cheated on?
You know the answer to this, Khanya.
Oh yes! He was young.
Not once, not twice, but twice.
To my
No,
knowledge,
it fucking sucked, hey.
I've never been cheated on, but my palm reader lady said my con ex cheated on me, and I'm inclined to believe
that happened.
that is possible. But to my knowledge, no. But if someone was to come out and be like, yeah, no, he did, then I'd be like, yeah, no, I totally believe that, 100%. So just to kind of wrap up this video, I think that it's important
For
to
men and
have
women to be friends.
friends that have different experiences to you and have different ideas and thoughts and stuff to you. It's very, very important that you as a human being develop beyond seeing people one-dimensionally.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Unfortunately, for Steve and his friends, I think that they're stuck in this little high school space still. Because the way that he is talking right now, to me, really is it. A lot of people in high school spoke that way. A lot of people in college spoke that way. But the problem is that, like, for some people, it's been 10 years since they graduated college. I'm not gonna tell you grow the fuck up, but like evolve, dude.
you see, with Steve, I think he must stay in his lane that he is in. I think he must stay away from women with his toxic views, 100%. And I think that he must continue inside of his boys club and hanging out with just his wife, because no other woman deserves the chaos and the drama. Like, we can't be, especially at his big age, we can't be tools for his personal and character development. So I think where he stands is where he must actually even go deeper. Like, he must plant roots there so no one else gets hurt around him. But for other people, especially younger generations, I think it's really important that we start to instill this idea that other people are not just tools for your personal development.
That's one of the most important things that I learned from you, actually. I learned that from you. I think that if you can get men to start seeing women in a much more dynamic way, it makes for a safer world, safer
I
experience.
I also think so.
For everyone.
For everyone,
Yeah,
men
involved.
included.
Yeah.
There's this amazing video. If I can find it, it's a TikTok. I'll actually put it at the end of this video. And the person goes, "What's the worst thing anyone has ever said to you?" And this guy comes in, and then he's just like, him and his ex-wife, and they broke up, but through lots of therapy they've been able to cultivate a good relationship. And one of the things she said to him was, "You know, you're lucky because you walked away from this relationship having learned something. I walked away from this relationship having to unlearn things."
That's fucking terrible.
Terrible.
That's
Terrible.
terrible.
And he was the one saying it, because he was like, and she was right.
I would be so hurt. Like,
He was,
not by her, by myself.
that's what he said.
If someone said that
He
shit to me.
said that he feels, because essentially what she's saying is that I got nothing. You took and you took and you took and you broke, and now I have to fix. Whereas with you are now a better person because of this relationship, and I'm actually worse. It was crazy.
It's weird. In my head,
I'll try to play it.
In my head, I'm looking at it like this: like, they're here now, but when they met, she was here and he was here, and he gained and she lost, and she's the one that ended up having
To unlearn.
not a fruitful life with this guy, because she was there.
No, he's
Like,
the better person for it. He is. Oh my gosh, his
fuck
his
him.
videos are great, but
She's going to heaven though. Guts to, bruh.
But yeah, that's the video.
Thank you so much for watching. That
Let
was
us know.
interesting. I like that.
That was interesting. What are your guys' thoughts? Can men and women be friends?
Or can you be friends with someone that you know is attracted to you, or you are attracted to them? I'd actually really like to know that. Yeah.
Cool,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye.
Bye.